A good number of people are raised by single parents today, and it's due to a number of factors, such as death, divorce, abandonment, and even those parents who choose to raise their children on their own. However, whether your parent chose to raise you on their own or not, being raised in a single parent household can have serious ramifications to a child's development. Being raised in a single parent household, I think the most haunting thing about everything is that who I am and what people know me for could have been changed forever. One of the big issues of being raised in a single parent household is that when you're growing up, your parents really mold you and they shape who you are. You learn your values, morals, beliefs, you learn right from wrong, and it's just a totally different experience growing up in a single parent household. In all actuality, children who are raised in a single parent household are more likely to suffer from mental and emotional problems as opposed to those raised with two parents. Swedish researchers published a medical journal called The Lancet, in which they discovered that these children are twice as likely to develop psychiatric illnesses such as severe depression and schizophrenia. They are also more prone to contemplating suicide and developing addictions to substances, which I think is a scary thought, to think that a child who has no say in the matter whether they were raised in a single-parent household or not could be at risk for developing a nasty habit that could potentially ruin their life. All of this leads back to a child's happiness. They aren't happy because they feel something is wrong with them, that they are flawed, so they turn somewhere else to find happiness. Actually, according to the Time magazine article, The New Science of Happiness, children who showed the highest levels of happiness had the strongest ties to family and friends, which makes you think, how can someone be happy if they think their parent left because of them? It's not only a child's happiness that is affected, or the potential that they might have mental or emotional problems, but also that there is the issue of financial stress. As much as parents try to avoid having their children hear about their financial struggles, a majority of the time there is no way around it. In a New York Times article, Two Classes Divided by I Do, Jason DeParo discusses that sometimes children feel obligated to help support their parent. Thus, they engage in illegal activities or drop out of school to pick up a job, and we all know how that works if you don't have a degree. You'll end up with a low-paying job, and thus the vicious cycle continues. However, there is a silver lining, and not everyone will turn out how the statistics say they will. For instance, our own President Barack Obama was raised in a non-traditional household, as well as the famous actor Bill Cosby. And let's not forget Oprah Winfrey, who came from such a troubled background, and look where she is today. It makes you think, would all of these people be just as successful as they are today if they had been raised with two parents? But whether you were raised by two parents or one, it is because of them that you are who you are today, and you should be proud of that.